Hey, so this is a voiceover. While playing this, I was really laggy, just so you guys know. So I was walking and I got seen. I didn't know where, but then I saw Louie and the other Twisted just came right at me. I picked up the speed candy, so I don't have to sprint constantly. I did take a bandage because I know that I was gonna need to burn it in order to get some stamina back. And now I just roam around while distracting because I had the lowest stealth out of everyone on this team. But I did eventually go to long hallways. I didn't know why Yada was tailing me because they didn't say that they wanted to distract. But so they're gonna pop the last machine. I think someone dies on this floor. As they pop it, I'm on the other side of the map, so that's a struggle. I start walking back. I test how fast the Twisteds are compared to me walking, but then I realize I have to sprint there. I see Glisten walking back and hope that he can get there before me, but it seems all good. And then next floor, I had a little bit of struggle on this floor, but I got Louie right at the start. There was a bandage here, but I couldn't say that there was a bandage. Pretty sure the Yada took the bandage. I don't know why the Shelly is doing golden brick. Here there was an air horn. I tried to get it, but I had a full inventory. As I was walking, Yada used the air horn, took the Twisted, then got hit. And he didn't even have to go. Then he just lost Louie. Why would you use an air horn just to take my Twisted, just to get hit? So I look for any good candies, and of course I take the stamina one. I see Brusha just got off of Shelly, and I see Yada here trying to grab my Twisteds, but I don't know why, because as I said earlier, he didn't want to distract. I still don't know why Shelly was doing the golden shrimp bob, and I think they're on last. It might be the dual machine, actually, now that I think about it. I used my jawbreaker because why not? And it turns out I got speed. And now to say why I'm doing this. I was distracting as Brightney so I could get mastery. As you can see, I keep checking my mastery panel to see if I got mastery yet. Wait, I might sound a little different here because I'm in a different position now. But I was running to the elevator when I felt like someone was missing. And I realized that it was Squirm. I wasn't that low in stamina, so I was okay with circling. And I'm glad that he got in. At this part, I was currently confronting Yada on why they used the air horn to grab my Twisteds to just get hit, which I think is absurd. But I tried to keep it not that mean. I don't know why the Squirm walked up to me while having hashtags. People are just talking about YouTube channels and all that because me and this puppy were recording. At this part, I was looking around for the Twisteds. I see Yada, which I know is going to be a big pain, but then I grabbed the pop. Yada's fast compared to me. There's this med kit here that I wanted to get, but I wanted to leave it for a little because I saw Shrimpo on to Yada, and in case someone else wanted to get it, I left the med kit there. I was starting to run back now to see if the med kit's still there. By the sticker, I thought it was. Then I saw it there. I circled back around and did a sticker to signal that I was gonna go get it soon. I think I did a sticker. But I was walking over and I did yes. I grabbed it. Well, I didn't grab it yet. I wanted to, but I got hit by Shrimpo. but it's okay. I was low on stamina. I'm at 65 stamina here. And that was really nerve-wracking because they were gonna pop last soon, and I did not have the stamina for that. Cut to when the elevator actually opens. I was running right now to the elevator when I realized Yoda and Shelly was there. When I realized Yoda was missing, but I was low on stamina. Don't mind my spelling mistakes. I was trying to type fast, but also slow to prevent spelling mistakes. Yeah, I was asking to please leave me pops or speed items because they'd help me with fast twisted. No, pretty much only the fast twisted we got was Yada. We did not make it that far. Now I know this video seems pretty long just for the floor that we got to. It's the first blackout on this floor. I see Yada going to get the twisted, so I run. I got pop. As you can see, my phone was at 10%, so I put on the charger, which caused me to be laggy. I saw the Squirm said that he had to go, so I cut a corner so he could be seen and die. He said I'm sorry, which I don't know why he did, because it's good that he at least said that he had to go. I picked up a protein bar, and Shelly said, "Who's hurt?" But then they said, "Oh, I saw Squirm say I got to go." I was just circling around in the middle because I feel like that's the best distracting spot because these twists aren't that fast. But I still need a little occasional boost and to go into a straight line. And with this spot, there's plenty of straight lines. If I would have went to the broken elevator, there would not be a lot of straight lines. Here is when I remembered to actually use my ability, because I need to use my ability 15 times. Finn was at the elevator this whole time because they hate blackouts, even though I was distracting. But it's still okay. I'm gonna skip floors that are boring, or just cut to different things, okay? Bye! Okay, we're at the end of floor 6. I was circling around so Shelly could get in. Now cut to the start of floor 7. As y'all see, I got a bottle of pop from the blind grab carts. It took me a little bit to find the twisted on this floor. I try not to sprint, so I have plenty of stamina. Shelly was being chased by Boxton, so I ran over and got Boxton. That's when I saw that it was Connie. Now, I don't have an exact distracting spot in this map, so I just walked in this hallway. I tested what it was like tested what his speed was compared to mine while I was walking, and I just need to sprint a little bit once I saw him catching up. Okay, I'm gonna skip to a more interesting floor or a more interesting part. In the elevator, I said I wasn't distracting. I did realize that Tisha saw me. I couldn't get off in time. My reaction time is really bad. I said I'm sorry because I messed up his distracting, but then I think I got saw again by Louie. So I saw that Yada was distracting over there. So I went to go give Louie to Yada, but then Tisha saw me, and I cut a corner, but Yada got hit. Then Yada got hit again, so Yada was on 1 heart. It was just then, when I got back on the machine, I opened chat to read, but Finn said, "Snowy, I can take your place from distracting for now until you're ready to distract again." But Yada was distracting. I didn't know if Yada used a bandage or a med kit because I couldn't hear. How's there still 20 minutes to this video? There's only 2 more floors. this video will be shortened a lot. So I'm gonna cut to when this floor's done. Ta-da! We're on a brand new floor and it's a blackout. I'm so glad I beat Finn to this machine. I love being boosted by Shelly's because it makes me so happy. Finn camps Ellie again because, as I said, they really don't like blackouts, which is totally valid. I used my ability and pretty much forgot for the rest of this run. There's a box of chocolates. I did want to take it, but I gave a chance for other people to take it. Then Yada came in and took it. I'm not that mad that he took it because they were distracting, but I kind of regret it after living this floor. You'll see why at the elevator. So there's a bandage here. I actually realized that Yada's still on 1 heart. So I said band and did the golden fin sticker. I was really careful to not take it, but even if I accidentally clicked it, I had a full inventory. Yada was now on 2 hearts. Twisted Louie had seen me, and I think Yada was trying to grab him from me. But I didn't see him yet, so I just kept quote-unquote distracting until Yada was there. I saw Yada and finally ran to cut a corner. That's when I saw Blot. Blot's one of my favorite Twisteds. He is such a cutie pie. Wait, I'm gonna cut to when this floor's done. Okay, you all are gonna see why I regretted this. Why I regretted letting Yada take the box. He even used the box of chocolates to get to the elevator. But I guess it was alright. Even though he took a bandage, he took the box of chocolates, and he took another box of chocolates that floor. I didn't want to waste my air horn to get the pop, but I feel like that kind of was a bad idea because I had a 1 star still, so I could take the twisteds off anyone. I said that I kind of did not want to distract on this floor because I was really laggy. This was my 3rd time doing the Barnaby machine. I'm really proud of how good I did. I'm really good at Flappy Bird. I play Blicker a lot, so I get a lot of practice. And it is torture being a 1-star skull check tune and doing the Barnaby machine. I feel like they should add the coins more. The Twisteds weren't that rare. They were still pretty common. I finished this machine and see Finn's on a dual machine, so I run over and do that machine for some tasty icorn. I don't know why Shelly said I'm sorry, but you'll see in a few seconds. I got 1 icorn from that. I realized that one of the Twisteds was Roger, and he was right there. I saw Shelly was quote-unquote distracting with a question mark. I asked if Shelly needed help because I noticed that they were using a lot of stam items. And now I realize that Shelly said sorry because Poppy was on 1 heart. So I waited a little bit and saw Shelly had to use a whole box of chocolates. Or maybe 2 or maybe 2 chocolates. Right here you can see how laggy I was. It was so bad, but it was still good because I didn't die, so Hi, day 3 of editing this. Yay. I'm currently distracting. The machine is gonna pop soon, so I'm gonna cut to when we're all in the elevator. Hey, so I think there's 1. No, I think this is the final floor. But I said I couldn't distract because I was too laggy. But I was distracting because there's goop. Now I'm gonna pause real quick. I'm gonna pause this. You're about to see what got me killed, okay? Now you're gonna see. So Shelly's being chased. I didn't know she was distracting. But then this massive leg spike kicked in. Look at that. So the rest of this is just me chatting to the people. So I'm just gonna cut this out. Have a good day, everyone.